Guys, I am taking urgent action in this very video. The last trade we opened was closed for $18,000 in profit. Today, I'm going to show you my next trades. There's actually going to be two of them. I will open them up in today's video and we will see if they're going to be profitable or not. But I will guide you through the steps. I will talk you through my thought process and everything else. And hopefully they will be very profitable. Other than that, I'm going to talk about this Bitcoin pump. Why is Bitcoin pumping right now? We're going to talk about the long-term vision for Bitcoin, what to pay attention to right now. Are we in a bear or in a bull market? I will talk you through everything you need to know. So if you're holding any Bitcoin, any crypto at all, you will want to watch this video. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So what you can see for Bitcoin, guys, is since having a rejection of my orange line down here, we did have a pump after this big consolidation. We did have a pump, had a rejection, actually made another try, and this time we managed to break through this. So this is a very key thing for Bitcoin because you can see that we are above this orange line, and the next major point of resistance actually is up here at 28,552. Now, there's a couple of other things to pay attention to. You can see that we are struggling with this moving average right here. This is actually the 50 period moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. So this is one of the first things to close above, and we're currently trying to break above it. We will see where this 4-hourly candle is going to close. Apart from that, we do also have a resistance level up here. So you can see the previous consolidation right here. We tried to break through it, had a fake out, big drop after that. So you can see how well this was respected here actually. So this will be the next level of short-term resistance. Let me make this actually yellow. Okay, so something like that, just so that we can pay attention to this level. It's not significant enough to add a orange line. However, let's see if Bitcoin is going to be reacting of this level if we see continuation to the upside. Looking at the daily time frame, there's a couple of things to take note of. The first thing is that we do have this big resistance, which is currently actually at 28,100. So this is going to be a key level to break through. This is a very long term, guys. So you can see it's going all the way back to 2022 here. So this is one key level. We usually do get rejected of this. Finally, we broke through it. We had a big pump up to $31,000. Right now, we are below it. So this is one key level to pay attention to. So this is currently, just like I said, at around $28,000. So pay attention to that in terms of a logical point for Bitcoin to meet some resistance at. For Ethereum, you can see that we have also broken above this orange line. We are right now approaching the big level at 1,883. So we will see if we can have a big pump up to this level. It all depends on what Bitcoin and traditional markets are going to do, which brings me to this. In yesterday's video, you know, I was talking about a big move happening in the next 24 hours. If you want to know the reasons for that, well, then make sure to watch my video from yesterday. But in that video, I was talking about a big move happening. And this is what we saw. Actually, from that point, we have seen Bitcoin go up almost $1,000. So that's cool, but the main thing right now is that we are right below this resistance at traditional markets. So traditional markets have been pumping and we are right below resistance. So this is on the futures market. So when the real markets opens up later on today, we will see if we will have enough steam to break through this. And if we do break through this, guys, that is very, very bullish also for crypto and for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. So these are key things to pay attention now. Pay attention to traditional markets right below resistance. On the daily, we have this big one at 28,000-ish. We do have this one at 27,736. Meanwhile, also trying to break through. You can see how it's trying, like it's really, really trying to break through it. Since we talked about this just a few seconds or a minute ago, we were actually above this orange line. Right now, we have pulled back a little bit. So in this very candle, we're trying to break through it. We're struggling with breaking through it. So these are some key levels to pay attention to. The support levels, of course, you already know about them. 27,195, big one at 26,400. But a big thing for the orange line to be holding on the daily time frame, which it managed to do, is, as you know, a couple of days ago I was saying that I wouldn't be surprised, and we were trading down here, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pump above this orange line and ultimately closes above this orange line, which brings me to my trades, because you know that I was warning you about Bitcoin potentially seeing a drop and I had entered into a short. I've been keeping you updated on my Twitter and on my trading sheet, and I told you a couple of days ago I'm taking profit on the entire short trade if we close above the orange bold line on the daily, which was right here. The same orange line I've been showing you right here. So if we close above this on the daily time frame, I would take profit on that trade. And you can see that this is how it was looking back then. And you know that we have since then seen a big pump. And the profit I took, as you know, it was this one right here at $18,000 in profit. Now, would I have loved to have closed this at a lower price when it was like a 20K profit or 30K profit? Of course, but I already talked about that in yesterday's video. But there's gonna be new trades in this video, so bear with me, guys. I'm gonna share everything with you. First, I want to show you this on my trading sheet here, which you can get in the description. If you click on the logo right here or the text, you can go to this trade here and you can see my exact entry. So I will add my new trades as well to this. So by the time you watch or go to when I have published this video, you will see a couple of more trades actually right here, which I will show you. So what are the trades I'm going to make? Well, this has to do actually with my overall trading strategy. You know, I've been using these trading strategies right now. They are at $24,500 in locked in profit, and even more in unrealized profits with the bots I have running currently. A lot of you guys are using these bots as well, making insane amounts of profit, so I'm very happy for you. Now, let's talk about first the trading strategies, because it has to do with the trades I'm going to enter here today. So first, the trading strategies, all of them but one are in profit right now, which is absolutely terrific. About, I don't know, maybe $10,000 in profits here. Most of the bots have closed their current cycles. There's 3 bots currently in a cycle right now. It's this one, the slow Ethereum bot, the slow Bitcoin bot, as well as the cycle Bitcoin bot here. So these are still running. And this is a lot of this has to do with the trades I'm going to open right now, because I am actually going to do something unique. I'm going to open a hedge trade, a hedge to equalize out the bots taking profit on the current floating positions. If you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, go back to the description of this video, watch all of the tutorials I have at the top of the description right there, where I go in depth into how these strategies works. But what I want to do right now is I basically want to hedge these open positions on Bitcoin and on Ethereum. Now, this slow bot on Ethereum has been open for a while, and unfortunately, it is at a pretty decent floating deficit. So what I want to do is I want to go to the detail of this bot. So if I go to the far right, you can see that the current position is 41 Ethereum. Okay, so I want to add a short now for 41 Ethereum to hedge out this position. And once we go up and close above the take profit price of this one, which is currently at 1,903. Again, I've lowered this to the lowest possible, which you can do if you click the far right button right here. So I want to add a short for the same amount, 41 Ethereum. And once we hit the take profit price on this bot, I want to have that stop loss on that Ethereum trade. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So Ethereum USDT. So 41 Ethereum, doing a market order, short, and there we go. And just like I said, guys, so it's actually 42 Ethereum right here, you can see. And I'm gonna add a stop loss at the same point in which this current Ethereum bot is going to take profit at, which is actually, if I scroll down here, 1,903. So I will add the stop loss at 1,905. Go to open position. So entire position, stop loss at 1,905, which means I will lose $3,000 on this trade. However, I will make it back on the bots reaching their take profit price. So it will be basically break even. So this is how a hedge trade works when using this together with these trading strategies right here, basically using it together with these bots. So basically all of these losses are going to turn into profits, and we will all overall be at very big profit on this bot. So now I'm gonna do the same thing for Bitcoin here. The only difference is because I have 2 trading strategies running for Bitcoin. I have this one. I need to see how big size it is on this current one, which is actually right now, it's about 2 Bitcoin. on this one, the cycle Bitcoin bot, and on the slow Bitcoin bot, it is 4. So 6 Bitcoin short hedge I will add as well. And you will find these trades right here in the document, just like I said. I will go ahead and write them. It was 42 Ethereum, the average entry. Let's see what the average entry actually was. So it was right here, 1,831. It's open currently. So you will be able to click on this trade here, and just like this one above, if you just click here, you will see all of the information and where I talked about this. So I am entering these trades in this, and just like I said, I will add the Bitcoin trade here as well, just to hedge out the bots taking profit on those current cycles. However, this is not something I would do. I would not enter these trades if we did not have these trading strategies running. So you can see how this system all works together to try to make profits over time. And so far it's been going pretty well. So that's just a neat little trick you can use if you're using these trading strategies. And also we are still right below the resistance here, so it makes sense to actually enter right at this point as well. As always, I will keep you updated as usual. Now, one cool thing is that we have reached a new milestone, 1 Bitcoin or more being held by 1 million people. You can see the chart right here, and you can see on the chain that a lot of people are holding 1 Bitcoin, which I think is enough to, in the future, make you a millionaire. I think Bitcoin is going to reach $1 million eventually. So I'm very happy with a lot of people now holding 1 Bitcoin. And that is over time going to prove very well, especially as the gold narrative is potentially about to get wrecked. Because actually, if you don't know, there's a lot of gold in space, and it's becoming cheaper and cheaper to mine gold in space. And you know, that is the key thing gold has going for it. It's scarce, okay? It's scarce. However, if you are able to mine this on different planets, it's gonna cost you, like right now, we know that it costs about $1,891 per kilo to mine. And sorry, $951 per kilo in 2020. And we're expected to go down to tens of dollars per kilo in 2040. And in between that, it's gonna go down a lot as well. So this is something we need to be on the lookout for, because people will be going into Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time. And also something to pay attention to today is that this week we're going to have a lot of Fed officials having big speeches. Okay, so we'll have speeches all throughout the week. Yeah. So we will see big swings to the up and to the downside. So pay attention to that. Overall, still keeping my strategy intact, still following along with my strategy, still letting my system do the trading for me. Over time, this is going to be very profitable. Of course, if you want to use these strategies yourself, go to the description of this video, sign up for OKX, claim up to $60,000 right here. And then if you want to use my exact settings after you have signed up, you can click on these links right here to get the exact same settings. And if you're not able to use OKX, you can use 3 commas, which you have the link for right here as well. Watch my trading tutorials at the top of the video. And that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.